Pizza time.
All right, Pizza Club, it's your favorite pizza guy back at it again, here with another episode of A Pizza My Life. I'm Pizza Eric. With me, of course, Sean Sauce.
I thought you were gonna give me some sort of daddy gang,
that
call her
was way
daddy
too
type
pumped
thing.
up.
I know,
Not call her daddy
That was,
at all.
if you know Call Her Daddy, that was a spot on, nailed it impression of
But I was
the
expecting
way,
like a Passover that was gonna be like same type of energy.
Yeah, well, I lost it at that point.
Okay.
So
Well,
We tried.
she doesn't have a co-host
Hi.
any days nowadays. Oh, Sean's here.
yeah.
Sean's here. Hey, Sean. With us this week, a longtime friend of mine, someone we've been waiting to have on the podcast for a while. One of my good friends. It's Rachel Ranch.
I'm loving these nicknames, by the way.
I said, did you?
Perfect.
Was this planned ahead of time?
Rachel Ranch came out a while. I mean,
Okay.
We knew this
This
weeks
was like
ago.
yeah. Well, I wanted to be
So
on for a
long.
while, and then
So long ago.
Oh, so that was made though for the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
This wasn't like
no, this is not like
there's
my
not like a
nickname.
story. There's not like a story
No.
like you going to the bar with like a bottle of ranch.
God, no. no.
Okay.
No, or
Good.
even being obsessed with ranch. You like
I
ranch.
do love
but,
ranch. Yeah, of course. But
But just as a standard girl.
I think
would.
I mean, ranch is a pizza topping.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, everybody loves ranch with pizza for the most part.
I don't know if it's a pizza topping.
Not a pizza topping, but
Not
you
topping,
can
it's
dip
a-
your
yeah.
pizza
you can dip
in
your
it.
pizza,
You can
yes.
drizzle it on there.
That's okay.
And a lot of people do that.
When you
so.
were in elementary school, did
Mhm.
you ever see like the people get the ranch and be like, "Ugh, that's disgusting"? 'Cause that's how I was. I was like, "That's gross." Now I love ranch
Oh
on
yeah,
pizza.
yeah. No, I love ranch on everything.
I never thought it was disgusting,
Oh, when I saw people get like, when you had
but
pizza
it was never something I was interested in trying.
Oh, when I
Yeah.
saw people do it, I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I think it was also like those school ranches were always
Yeah,
gross,
yeah.
like just sitting there warm
You have
all
to
day.
have the good ranch.
Yeah, for sure.
Ranch makes a huge difference. Like, if you don't have good
Was
ranch.
there a point at some time where ranch really took off? Like, I don't feel like ranch was always like this huge hit that it is nowadays, as it is in like the last 10, maybe 15 years.
That's
I
when
don't
they
know.
found that valley. That
Oh.
was hidden, yeah.
Yeah.
They found
The
that
hidden valley got
yeah.
discovered.
Yeah, and then they got the good ranch out of there.
Yes.
And then there's that whole new world of
Whole
ranch.
whole new world of ranch.
Until then, it was unknown.
Oh no! I'm
So
not
do you like know which restaurants have the best ranch?
Well, Senate around here.
Sounds got
Got
good
that.
ranch,
Senne's
yeah.
got really good ranch. I think Buddy's Ranch is really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like I get that there's definitely like different, it tastes different, but like working at Jetz, because people always say Jetz had like great ranch.
Jetz has great ranch.
Jetz
It's
does have good
Hidden
ranch.
Valley seasoning, buttermilk and mayo. Like that's all it
Oh,
is.
Did you work at Jetz?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all it is. There's nothing special about it. There's no special seasoning blend.
Sean's here.
It is Hidden Valley ranch seasoning
Well, hey. All right. The
Buttermilk.
more you know.
and mayo. Like,
Sean's
I think
here.
that's how most of this shit is.
Sean's here to reveal your secrets, Jetz Pizza.
Yeah, fuck you, Jess. We're taking you
You
down.
motherfuckers. Anyways,
Did
we'll
that
reveal.
end poorly? You leaving Jetz?
No, I just got a big
Moved
boy
on.
job.
Moved on.
Just
Yeah.
moved on
Got a
with
big boy
life.
job.
You weren't going to become the manager of Jetz Pizza, so
Thankfully,
you moved on.
I was already a shift leader.
Yes, you should.
It reached my peak.
Oh,
Ooh, you don't want to go higher than that.
Exactly. Then you're committed, and then it's like
Yeah.
then you're stuck. and
Yeah,
it's
then you're
just-
like,
you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
exactly.
Rachel, what was your first job?
My first job. Want to know what's funny? Is I worked at the bingo hall.
Oh,
On the
really?
I did.
Were you calling the numbers?
No, I worked in the kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
less fun than calling
I
the
know
numbers.
it was less fun.
I was like, calling the numbers would be like
You got to
awesome.
work your way up to the
Yeah.
front of the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, you
They
come
start
in.
you out in the back.
You just make the food.
You
You're not
prove
the number
yourself.
I know.
caller.
I didn't do anything.
You
fun.
prove yourself. You got the look. Then they bring you up front to call it some numbers.
Was it a rolling cage or was it
No,
like
I think
the
they popped up.
nice?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's the fancy.
And then after
The
that, a
pneumatic
ton of
tubes.
restaurants. Had my fair share of working in restaurants.
Waitress.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You almost
Yeah.
don't want to stop working at restaurants.
No, you don't. I mean, I still would pick up shifts. I still would pick up shifts at P.F. Chang's.
Okay. Like you still do?
I mean, I'm
Or
not
shout
going
out.
to anymore.
Yeah, before though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
I mean,
it
it's just
wasn't
good
that long
money. You
ago. You
can't-
picked up a shift.
Yeah, you can't beat it.
Especially if you go to a
unfortunately.
restaurant that like there's some restaurants that I feel like probably don't get as many tips. Like I
Yeah.
feel like a Ram's Horn, I feel like
No.
wouldn't get, maybe because it's just
Yeah.
cheaper food.
Yeah, when your total
When
bill
your
is
bill's-
nine
Yeah,
ninety
nine-
seven.
yeah.
Higher,
exactly,
you're
yeah.
gonna- yeah.
So you go to those
Yeah.
nicer restaurants, you usually
Yeah.
get nicer tips there.
Yeah.
You get
It was
stuck
great
there.
during nursing school. I mean,
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
so I mean, yeah, I still picked up tips. I mean, shifts here and there.
Yeah.
Find yourself starting to get like mad when it's like, $100 bill and people just tip $10. Like,
Oh, I know. It's
I
like,
know
what
that
the
seems
hell?
like a lot, but
It's not.
that's 10%.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
You gotta do
Yeah.
the math, bro.
Yeah,
Do the math.
20%, people.
come on.
Get it in there.
Especially these next 2 days.
Yeah.
Right?
Especially because we are heading.
Well, next
in.
day, I guess, because when this is actually coming out,
Yeah, we're
Wednesday.
apparently heading into lockdown number 2, the sequel.
the sequel.
I was saying it's apparently a trial run for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
which I don't even know what she
I don't know what that
by
means.
That,
That
but
means we're just buying more time to extend it.
What does that mean? We're gonna test this out.
You know what they'll show is there'll be like a slight decrease in like cases or something like that. But, like, it's working. Extension.
See, the cases are going up. That's the big concern. Oh, the cases.
Yeah.
But I think it's because like everyone got together for Halloween.
That's
Oh,
the reason
100%.
why.
You
Well,
know?
that-
Yeah, and then here we are 2 weeks later, and everyone's
Halloween's
like,
the reason
"Oh
why.
wow,
Just everything's
wow,
spiked up.
seltzers have
Yeah.
really kind of popped up." Oh, hey, did we all forget that 2 weeks ago?
Seltzers just kind of popped up.
Shut up. I'll edit that.
I was
That
so
we'll get
confused.
after.
I'm like, what?
I have other stuff on my mind. The new seltzers. Wow.
What topic are we going after right here?
All right. Okay. Let's get it back together.
I know
All
what
right.
you mean.
The cases are going up.
Yes.
Everyone 2 weeks ago, everyone was at Halloween parties, partying it
Well,
up
that
like there
and
was no
colleges
big
went back.
worries.
I
College
think once
for
college
sure.
went back, those
You
kids
know?
are not paying. They're like,
Yeah.
we're gonna beer
College for
pong.
sure. But don't you think the
Party.
season, like just the general, like
Well, this is flu season.
exactly? So like you're getting just more people going in
It's
with
getting
probably
colder
like
out.
Yeah.
symptoms that could be flu symptoms, and then they
100%.
might have COVID, and it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's like, no, you're just regular sick.
My only thing though is like you look at countries that did full shutdown, like
And
Italy
it
did full
works.
shutdown. They're
Yeah.
back in shutdown
One-
though.
yeah,
So did
Yeah,
it work? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
They did full shutdown. You
it's
have
not going anywhere
exactly.
anytime
You had
soon.
Sweden who did try to do like the herd immunity. They're getting cases again, so it's
Yeah.
like no option is really
No.
great.
I mean,
What
it's
I
still
think
going to make
too-
its way around. Even if you shut down and then
For sure.
reopen, it's
Yeah.
still
It's gonna be
be
there
until
around.
it's all,
It's gonna be
all
there.
gone, and then it's going to be around.
until you have a vaccine that like works and people take.
Take it.
Yeah.
And hopefully, people will take it. Like you said, I mean, it's.
I don't want to be.
I'm not being that 1st
I'm not-
batch.
I don't
I'm
want to
not-
be the
I'm not
first one to
patient
test
zero.
it.
No. I'll be
No,
like,
thank
let me
you.
like
Let
let
me
me
see
watch
how it goes.
exactly.
Yeah, let me see.
If you're
If-
not getting sick or dying,
Yeah.
maybe I'll do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
If all my
did
friends
you
do
lose
it,
all your hair?
Yeah.
Like, let me see what the side effects are here.
yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
be that concerned about that one. But
Yeah.
Oh. I
fuck
mean,
you, Sean, sauce, you motherfucker.
You get the
Um,
vaccine. I'll see how you do, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
If you're thriving afterwards,
Yeah.
maybe I'll.
If
go
all
ahead.
my friends do the vaccine,
Don't get
then I'll
sick.
jump on it. But if you know,
wasn't there one lady like this? Because this Pfizer one is like in trial stage 2 or something.
Yeah.
Wasn't there
Yeah.
like some lady like back in like March or something that volunteered to be the first recipient of the vaccine, and she was like, everyone was like, oh, she's a hero, and then just totally
I
forgot
don't
her
remember.
name.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember that at all.
There was some lady.
I'm sure there was
because they had to
There's
test
plenty of
on
people. There's
Yeah.
plenty of people that want to jump on the vaccine.
Well,
as
does
soon as
Pfizer
possible.
have one and Bill Gates has one, right? Are they the same
Bill
thing?
Gates has his own.
I thought that he was coming out with
The
one.
Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Bill Gates has his
Or
own.
he was like paying for it, or
Yeah, I'm sure he's funding it and
Funding
he's
it.
I'm sure he's
involved in
funding
some
something.
way.
Yeah, I was
I
saying
remember
Bill
he,
Gates
yeah,
has
he's
He
been
been
he
in
doesn't
the
have his
news.
own vaccine, but he's like funding
Yeah.
it. So
I know Pfizer has
He's
one,
been
and then
in
I
the
thought
news,
there
yeah.
was another one. I didn't
Yeah.
know it was a Bill Gates
I think
backed
it's Bill
one.
Gates. I mean,
Changes the
he's
game a
got
little
the
bit.
money.
He's
Yeah.
involved in stuff.
Bezos, where you at? Hop
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, where are you at, Jeff? You're just sending more packages. You don't even care. You're
Yeah.
not even being Batman.
Being Batman.
He's got the money for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeff,
but could you see Jeff Bezos as Batman?
you know, if you put in, you know, if you did some push-ups, then
That's what he needs.
that's all you need to do. That's all you
That's
need
all
to
you
do
need to be
for a
Batman.
ripped bod.
Also, I mean, like, who's he stopping? Like, I don't feel like there's, we don't have supervillains going on. Is he just going out and fighting like just everyday crime?
Yes. So he starts with everyday crime,
Okay.
and then the crime raises the supervillains.
exactly.
The supervillains start showing up.
Cream of the crop, start
You know?
rising to the top.
Yeah. So when you have something that's overpowered, you know, the underdog needs to power up to match it.
Well, isn't the new Batman
That's
the
the way
guy
it goes.
from Twilight?
Yeah.
Ro-
Oh,
So
he,
if he can be
Robert
Batman,
Pattinson.
oh, hold on. Don't give that. He looks great
I'm
as
sure he
Batman.
looks.
does.
I don't know what he looks like.
He's not
but I'm
sparkling
saying if
at all.
someone
No.
from
He's a
I
good
get
actor.
what you're
Twilight
saying. I'm just saying
can play
he
Batman.
looks like he's gonna be a great Batman.
Really?
He is a
Okay,
great
all
actor.
right.
Yeah.
No, he does
Quit
good.
hating, Rachel.
I'm not
Don't
hating.
you
I'm
hate
just
on our
saying.
guy Robert Pattinson?
I'm saying he got so much crap for being in Twilight, and
He
now
did.
he's playing Batman.
mean,
He still gets crap for being in.
I mean,
know.
he had glittery skin,
I
so
know.
like
He
that's
did.
just like a
I
bad
mean, I'm
look.
not, I've seen all the
I've unfortunately
Twilights.
seen them
all
all
of
too.
them, more than once, and read the books. So I'm not saying
Yeah.
like
I've only seen them once, luckily, but yeah.
I've seen the first Twilight too many times to count.
Just the first one?
Just the first one.
You
So
one and done.
So
You
let me
just
tell.
didn't
So
finish
I
it?
worked at
Like, has
Blockbuster.
some,
Oh,
okay. I
got it,
thought
okay.
you had some
Okay,
dates
alright.
that you just
Yeah.
worked it in.
No,
Alright.
so this was legit at Blockbuster leading up to the second Twilight coming out, New Moon, for like a month straight.
I don't even know the
They had
titles
us.
of them.
It's Twilight,
job.
New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn.
Part 1 and 2.
Thanks.
Good job.
Anyways, so New Moon was coming out, and they had us play Twilight basically on a loop
Oh, God.
for the month leading up to it.
Oh.
So I really learned that movie pretty well.
Perfect.
Sounds miserable.
It sucked, and
It
the TV
sounds
was
like a
right.
form of torture.
The TV was like right there, like next to the registers. So,
So you had no
there's
choice
yeah,
but
there's
to
no
watch it.
escaping it.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I'll be the guy that puts the movies away. I would happily do that because I got to get away
Walk out.
from this scene. This is where Edward catches the apple and impresses Bella. Ooh, I've got the tray.
Jeez, you do
Yeah.
remember the movie.
Yeah, it starts with a beautiful opening scene of a.
All right,
Of a
let's not
deer.
do a play-by-play
Anyways.
of the first
Anyways, guys,
Twilight
welcome
movie.
back to Twilight the podcast.
It probably could. That'd
You
probably be a
probably
successful
could. Yeah.
podcast.
100. I'm sure you'd have viewers.
I feel like
for
you'd
that.
have to like.
I feel like you
hit
could
it
do
at the
5-6
end.
episodes.
Oh no, people would stretch it out, but I do think that you have a definite ending.
Yeah, you don't want that. Rachel, we are excited to have you on the podcast this week because you are a
Yes.
nurse.
Oh,
So
yes.
talking about the lockdown stuff and all that makes sense to have you on because I always say, if you don't know, ask an expert. Rachel, you're
I'm definitely not an expert. But
Also, he never
I'm-
says that.
I say that every episode. Go watch the other episodes. You'll see. Trying to get those views. Rachel, as a nurse, I mean, like, what's the situation?
I mean, obviously, everybody knows numbers are going up. We just said, college just went back. Halloween just happened.
Yeah.
I know people are getting annoyed with the masks. I'm getting annoyed with the mask. I had to wear them 13 hours at work.
Ooh,
See, that would be tough.
I'm lucky I don't have to wear a mask all day at work.
Yeah, it sucks. Now we have to wear goggles on top of a mask.
Goggles?
I don't get it. I'm like, I have not gotten it so far, and I'm not going to get it through my eye.
Do they let you?
Is that the new
do they let
thing?
you guys wear the like
Face
the face
shields?
shields?
No.
Because
I'd rather
I'm
wear
not-
a face shield than a
I
goggle.
agree,
know.
but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. I feel like you have all that opening just
Oh,
right
100%.
below it. I
It's-
feel like it
doesn't
kind of
really
doesn't
do a
make
whole
sense.
lot,
Yeah.
no.
Like it
Just
maybe
slides up
stops a direct like
Yeah.
hit at you, but
Yeah.
You still have, like you said, everything's open underneath.
especially if you're a tall person, everything's coming up at you
Up.
anyways.
Yeah. So.
True.
Tall people shouldn't be allowed to wear it. There should be a mandate.
True. Mike?
Oh, Mike, if you wear a face mask, you're done, dude.
It's not helping you. You got to
No.
cover up. Yeah, no, the masks, I don't know.
No, they're definitely annoying. I get it. I'm hoping flu will be down because everybody's wearing a mask. But
But I think flu would be down just because like people would come in, they're like, yeah, it's COVID.
yeah, 100%.
It's like flu numbers are gonna fucking dip.
Because if you
Yep,
look
they're
at
gonna
it,
dip and COVID's gonna go up.
Yeah.
you look at the symptoms of corona.
The
then,
only real difference
like
is
everything
taste and
is
smell.
there. Yeah, that's the
That's
only
it.
difference.
Wasn't the like I thought the loss of breath. Do you get that with
Yeah,
the flu?
like shortness of breath.
Well, shortness of breath, but no,
That's
it's like the
one of them.
loss of taste and smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't have that with the
Does
flu
suck.
or a cold.
Yeah, otherwise it's just like the flu.
And nurses I've had that I've worked with they lost it for like months. Like couldn't taste anything.
So,
Can you
Ugh.
imagine?
If you have a patient do that though, do you like recommend like, hey, good time to start a diet?
yeah,
'Cause I'm just saying, like you
Yeah.
can't taste it.
can't
so like
taste
if
anything.
you,
maybe you need to lose.
Start having some side
but
salads.
I'm just saying like, well, and I know like that's you're at risk of like COVID hitting you really bad if you're a little bit heavier. But like if in general, if just anyone wants to lose some weight, you get that COVID, you have no taste or smell.
Yeah.
That's a perfect time to start eating healthy.
100%.
Yeah.
You get
There's
used
no
to
point
it.
in eating
Yeah, don't eat your cheeseburgers.
crappy stuff.
Oh
if you
yeah,
can't
that's
taste it.
that should be the time that you don't eat anything delicious. Like
No.
you should only eat
Salads
that gross
and
healthy
broccoli
stuff.
and
Yeah, anything that you're like, oh, I hate the taste of this.
Yeah.
Eat it right
Stuff
now.
it down.
Yeah, all right. Here we
Kale.
go.
Yeah,
Time for some applesauce.
and then you have that applesauce.
You don't like applesauce?
I'm not a fan of
Oh,
applesauce.
I love applesauce.
What a weird thing to not be a fan of.
Is it a texture thing? Are you one of those people that don't like textures?
I'm okay with the texture. It's
Okay.
just the taste is just nothing.
Do
It's
you
Do
like
you like
apples?
I like apples. Apples are delicious.
But
you can't sit
applesauce.
here and say
Just pureed
applesauce
apple.
and apples like taste the same. They don't.
Yes, they
It's
do.
pureed apple with
They
like sugar
don't.
added to it.
Guys, what are we talking about here?
What are you talking about?
Applesauce
That's
is
like
not
saying I
good.
like chocolate cake, but chocolate pudding, hell no.
I like
I
yeah.
was waiting for Eric to be like, well, hold on.
Well, wait.
No,
I'm not a big fan of chocolate pudding.
No, applesauce sucks.
Okay.
I'll stand by that. If you like applesauce, send an email to apmlpod.
Every
at
couple episodes,
gmail.com.
Eric says something that is
It
just
just
good
blows
for
your
like,
mind. Like, what?
Why?
Yeah.
That's nothing. So what? I don't like applesauce.
Hey, I mean,
That's
teach
just a
their
weird
own.
thing, though.
I don't like mayonnaise.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
don't really like
I don't like
mayonnaise
mayonnaise either.
Okay, see, we're all on board. There we
Mayonnaise
go.
is not applesauce. Applesauce
Nothing's
is
crazy.
like applesauce is like if you like if you didn't like apples,
Yeah.
I'd still call you crazy, but it'd be a little bit more like
No, I love apples.
whatever. But like you like apples and don't like applesauce.
I like apples.
I
All right.
don't understand it.
I like the red apples.
Do you like
I
apple
the green
pie?
apples. I don't like pie.
I'm not a huge pie guy
Okay.
either.
I'm not a pie
on
guy.
that. But that's more
Unless it's a pizza pie.
Oh my god.
can't. Okay, the episode's done.
Okay.
You ruined it.
Guys, thank you for watching.
That's funny. But no,
No.
I'll be curious to see what happens with this lockdown. I mean, I don't think.
Do you think people are
It's
going to
gonna
be
do much
even
of anything
willing to
else.
do a second lockdown?
Well,
I think people are so fed up.
Oh,
That's
Right.
why.
Like,
but it's a more lenient lockdown than before.
Yes, it's more what like anything entertainment,
Well, but
restaurants.
you can still do gym and barbers,
Yes.
which I think is the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not a part of the original
Yeah,
lockdown.
and pro
Yeah.
sports is still allowed to happen, which
Which, I mean,
I guess right now is only football.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like one state wasn't going to be like, hey, no pro sports. And then like what the Lions
They
have to
should
go
just-
play their games in Ohio or
They
something.
should though just like cancel
on.
like college football. We don't need to see this anymore.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Just be done.
Well, I know,
Yeah,
like in the
especially if it's
hospital,
Michigan
there
college
no more
football.
visitors, which should never have been a thing.
I thought
So, but that doesn't
they
make
allowed
sense.
visitors back
So,
in.
yeah, it's been a thing for a little bit. It's like one visitor per day.
So
But
on that,
if you have COVID,
Yeah.
you're no visitors.
I get that. So on that
Yeah.
note though, because
Obviously, but-
this was a question that we had when we had Catherine on
Yeah. Which
So-
episode was it, Sean?
34.
Wrong. That was Heather's episode.
guessed.
38
How
was
do
with
you
Catherine.
not know?
I just guessed the number.
38 with Catherine.
Okay, see, I was
Eric.
4 off. Anyways,
He was
so
close.
so she went in and she had to get COVID tested, obviously.
Okay.
But then they didn't let her husband, the father of the baby, in.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, but clearly,
Like he's waiting in the car
Yeah.
outside.
But
Like,
like
if she
clearly,
has
if
it.
she has it, he has
Like-
it, and vice versa. Why wouldn't I don't
I know.
understand why
Yeah.
he wouldn't be allowed in.
There's
I
some
get it,
rules
like-
that are just
Yeah, I get it. Like if I have like a broken leg, like all right, let's not have Eric's not gonna come by to sign my cast.
yeah.
Whoa.
Sorry, you're not on the list, bro.
I'd like to.
Yeah, well, you can wait till I
I
hop
would
on over.
try.
But I can understand that. But like, there's certain things that's like you guys live together, and especially if it's like a
You guys have both been exposed.
and
I'm
it's
sure.
a big monumental thing. Like I remember Heather's dad wasn't allowed to see his wife, her stepmom, when she was like in the hospital, like dying basically.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And it's like, well, okay, so you're not gonna like. I mean, again, I get it, but it's like you're not gonna let him
I
go
know.
see him.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Seems crazy.
terrible.
You can see
I know
through
they
a
like
window.
introduced. Oh, we'll give you guys like people. So I had to do like, and I'm gonna sound morbid, but like death like stuff on iPads. Like loved ones would be in the hospital
Yeah.
and they like literally do it. We're doing it via iPad. I go, this is just
Like,
no
let's
nurse
screw
is
it.
Yeah.
prepped for this. This is awful.
That takes like bedside manner to a totally.
Oh my
Did
different
you have to
God.
like hold the iPad?
Yeah, we're basically like they're
Ugh.
saying goodbyes, and I'm like, this is just like out of a movie.
Yeah.
This is awful.
And you're just like, hey, can you wrap
No
it up?
school can
The
prep you
Zoom
for that
meeting
stuff.
is about to
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, and that's
fuck?
probably the worst part. Is like I
Yeah.
had patients in a room by themselves dying,
And
and
you're
there's
just
nothing
sitting
you
there
could
with,
do.
yeah.
Yes, it was
That doesn't-
awful. That was awful. I hope that doesn't. That's like one thing though that I've noticed is like back when that first was like really bad,
Yeah.
a lot more people were passing away. Now it's that more people are recovering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
because
but
I
we
feel like
know
the
more,
hospitals, yeah,
and we know
you know
more.
more, you're more prepared
Yeah.
for it.
Well, don't you also think that more of the cases are coming? Like I think you said before, more of the cases are coming in of probably people who aren't as susceptible to like death.
Have like more like pre-existing, like have different conditions.
Exactly.
that
So
would
the
bring
people
them
who
in.
are getting it now are more so just like normal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
us,
Yeah.
like normal people coming in kind of
Your
thing. So it's like
classic bros.
exactly. So you just come in, they get it, and it's like, all right, like yeah. I mean, it's kind of like the flu. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, you have it. And
No
then
big deal.
it's- Well, I'm
And
not
that's
saying no
mostly,
big
I
deal,
mean,
but
for the
yeah.
most part, yeah.
That's not what you're
But then
saying.
you have every once in a while people our age come in and they're super, like, very sick. It just doesn't.
But that happens with everything, right?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
flu,
Yeah,
you
you just
can
never
randomly
know.
someone with the flu can get it and
Oh
just
yeah.
die. It's like
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
the
it
flu
happens.
kills a lot of people.
The
that's
flu's
for sure.
dangerous.
Very.
I'm disappointed that we can't use that anymore. Of being like, oh, the flu killed more people.
No.
Remember that was like a big thing back when it
Oh
started.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's only killed 1,000 people.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
nothing. It's like, yeah, it's just getting started, bud.
Is there anything? Can we still say Genghis Khan killed more people?
I think so.
Okay.
I think Genghis Khan's still in the lead.
So that's what we can hold
The
our hats on.
coronavirus lead. Maybe
Nice.
Hitler's still in the lead.
No, I think
Hitler's
they
lost.
passed. I think they passed Hitler. I know they passed 9/11 at some
This
point.
is terrible. We're comparing this stuff.
We just need to know. We need to know what's the next
Where are
milestone.
we at?
Yeah, what's the next milestone that we can say at
What's
least
the comparison?
Oh my god.
like Genghis Khan killed more people and we're all related.
Yeah.
To
Like, all right. Yeah, we gotta stop that.
last week we talked about serial killer stats. So I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
No, that wasn't as bad.
I love serial killer like shows on Netflix. I do.
Netflix got the podcast
Of
going.
course.
So we had a pizza podium, just one round of top serial killers. Who's your number one?
Yeah,
pick?
Rachel, do you have a
Oh, I
favorite
don't
serial
have, like,
killer?
Not a favorite.
favorite.
Well, okay, favorite's a bad way to say it. Just like
One
you
that
know,
you're a big fan
if
of?
you had to pick one to kill
I get
most
what?
people,
Who did every girl? Ted Bundy? Is that like? Was it
That's
Ted
yeah,
Bundy?
yeah.
That was a
That like
popular
everybody
one.
thought was like super good looking.
Yeah.
Which only makes sense if it's Zac Efron playing him in the movie.
But
But
no,
like,
he
a
was
normal,
actually super.
Yeah,
he
if
was
you
good
watch,
looking.
yeah,
you thought he was like you saw the actual pictures of him. He had a
Am I
unibrow.
thinking of the right person?
No, that's Ted
Yeah.
Bundy is who they said.
No, I know the unibrow is not.
but he had a unibrow.
I'm not like attracted to the unibrow, but like he wasn't.
Rachel, thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah.
It's not
He
the
wasn't
unibrow.
bad looking.
I mean, for it being the 70s and for him being a psychopath,
Yeah.
like
No.
yeah, but I don't know. He to me like how they described it, maybe he was charming more and that like
Yeah.
helped it
Yeah.
along.
I
But
think
like
that's what
Like
it
he
was.
had people going to like the court and like women like who wanted to like still be
Yeah,
with him and
which
go on
is
dates with
insane.
him and marry
Yeah.
him. Like this guy is on trial for killing.
R. Kelly had a group of underage girls yelling his name outside of his trial for
That's
peeing on
crazy.
R.
a.
Kelly's a
For
whole
being
different
on-
thing.
But I'm saying like people are
There
fucking
are some
insane.
weird, yeah. That is true. There's
Yeah.
some weird people.
Some weird people.
Steve
Well, I
Avery
always
got a
get-
wife after
Trying.
being in jail.
I know people.
Well, being in jail.
That's what happens. People get desperate and they see these people in jail and they're like, gonna shoot my shot because he's a handsome guy. And then all of a sudden you have,
Steve Avery's a handsome guy
and
now.
then you have a wife. For some women, Stephen Avery's the cream of the crop.
I don't know who this is.
How to Make a Murderer?
Making a
Oh,
murder.
I
Make a
never
murder?
watched it.
How to Make a Murder. That's a different
Make
show.
a Murder.
You never wait.
I
Oh, you
have
talked about how
not.
you like.
I love.
Yeah.
What's
Like-
funny is I've never watched that one.
That's
I
like
think
the
I
most
That's
started-
popular
like the
one.
biggest
I
like
know.
one.
Yeah,
I
that's the
know. I
number.
need to jump on
Yeah,
it.
you need to
Check
go
that
home
one
and watch
out.
Making a
All right.
Murderer.
At least watch season 1.
Okay. I will.
Yeah, season 2 is a little bit.
I didn't watch season 2.
I mean, you should still watch it,
Well,
but it's
like
a little bit.
I just feel like I'd feel. Did you guys think he did it, or do you think it?
I
was
think it's a
set up?
solid
like, what's
maybe.
Your,
It's tough. It
It's
goes.
a solid.
So after I watch it, I'm like, he did not do this.
Okay.
And then I listened to a podcast that talked about like they're kind of just going over like the actual facts of it, and I'm like, man, I don't know.
Maybe he
he
did.
did do it.
Here's the thing.
And he's not a good guy. Like
Okay.
he's
Yeah, he's not a
He
great
definitely
guy.
did stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel bad. Though,
I don't feel bad for him.
But so he
Well, no,
already.
I haven't seen it, but I hear
Here's-
like, is it the cousin that's like got special needs? Like I would
Yeah.
feel. That's
The
why I don't
nephew-
want to
he's
watch.
the nephew.
Nephew?
I feel
He
worse
feels
for him.
yeah.
That's
I feel
why
like
I don't want to
he
watch
should.
it. I think I'd feel super bad.
That kid definitely, I
Yeah.
think, got screwed out
Yeah.
of this whole
Well,
thing.
100%.
Because they just kept him in a room and were like, "Did you do it?" And he was
Which
like,
isn't
"No."
fair. He doesn't know any better.
And like 6
Yeah.
hours later, he's like, I might have. And they're
Oh
like,
my
"We got you."
God, that's
Like, you
terrible.
fucks.
That one was like they literally showed him like,
fucks.
"Did you do this?" He goes, "No," and then he looks at him. They go, "Are you sure?"
They're
Well,
like,
maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe.
terrible.
But the Steve
Have you ever
Avery,
held a knife?
Yeah.
And then he's like, I think so. And they're like,
Oh.
ooh.
But Stephen Avery was convicted of a crime that he
Yeah.
didn't commit already. So like he came into it already with like that. So I think he was
Okay.
that underdog
Yeah.
story that people were like,
Well, he was
hey.
suing the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then this all happened. And
Right.
things
You
really.
should definitely
turned
watch
for-
this though. It's
You
a
should
great-
watch
It's
it.
a great
to.
We
show.
I will-
don't,
my next
no spoilers
Couple
alert,
days
no.
off, I watch it.
But
Have you watched Abducted in Plain Sight?
That don't even. That was just
Sean's favorite.
mind blowing. I'm watching it. I'm like,
The random part where the dad just talks about how he jerked off the
yes.
killer.
I'm like, this is
It had
what?
nothing to do with anything. They're like, he just like, and next thing I
As
know,
though-
he said it's just guy stuff.
You know, the classic.
I just jerked him off.
Good old guy time.
Or like what? The daughter was gone for like 3 days and they didn't think anything of it.
Or
Yeah.
and then
She's
he
what?
What?
friend.
Or they'd have sleepovers. I'm just watching.
Yeah.
I'm like, this can't get any more.
the parents did not deserve to have these children.
What?
Yeah. Or
No.
how
I don't even know how they like felt comfortable doing an interview. Like I would feel like a freaking dumbass. Like years
Yeah.
later, like yeah, this is what we did. This is excuse me.
obviously they're
What?
older so they don't have children, but you should be removed. All your rights as parents should be taken away from you because you are horrible parents.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, I my mouth was like wide open. I'm like,
It was one of those things that like I watched it,
Is this real
and I
life?
remembered like having to rewind a couple times. I'm like that didn't happen.
but yeah, the dad is
No.
just like nonchalantly, yeah. Gave him a hand job. No big deal.
That's so
And it had nothing to do with the rest of the story.
Like,
He just
like
told.
you're just throwing that
Could
in
have
there.
left that out.
I think he's just talking and just like said it. And they're like, well, we have to include this.
This
Yeah, they're like,
this
"Wait,
is
what did you
not
just
getting
say?"
deleted.
Yeah,
The audio guy's
This
like,
is
wait,
making
what?
it.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was
Put that in there.
Abducted in Plain Sight was a good one. My God.
You still need to watch it.
Yeah, I know. I've heard you
I mean,
have
you've
heard
heard
me
me
like
talk about
5
it.
times.
You have not watched that one?
I
You
don't
have
know.
And
not
I've talked
that
about
one.
it so
So
much
good.
because it's
Yeah.
such a just
It
wild
just is
ride.
like
Such a wild ride.
it's crazy.
She thought she was
That
abducted
is.
by aliens.
Yeah.
The girl did?
Yeah,
He took her like into a trailer and
like brainwash her kind of.
oh, 100%.
How-
Like as a dad, would you let your young daughter go sleep like have a sleepover with like one of your guy friends?
No.
No
Yeah.
big deal.
No,
No.
Okay.
never.
Thank you. I
No.
mean,
never.
Does that guy friend have a daughter that they're friends?
No.
Yes.
They did, yes,
Did
but
they?
that yes they did,
But-
but that daughter,
see,
like
then
the
it's all
daughter,
a
no,
wash.
but the daughter wasn't involved. It was like he took
Okay.
her on special trips.
See, that's weird. Like, I would never go to like my buddy and be like, "Hey, you
you know
mind
what?
if I
want to have a sleepover with your daughter.
you
No, that
so
should be
me and
red
your
flag
daughter,
right
you
away.
mind if we take a trip to the Keys?"
Dude, so he kidnapped her, took her to Mexico, had her for a couple
Did he
months,
marry her?
married her in Mexico,
As you do.
Raped
brought her
her.
back, yeah, multiple times, brought her back, and they basically were just like, "Oh, don't do that again."
They're like,
Slap on the hand.
Yes.
How dare you?
I think. Oh, he had court ordered like therapy, and he said that
Oh,
part of his therapy that
to
is
sleep in
that
bed with her.
is to sleep in bed with her. He's like, I have to sleep in bed with her to know that I
Shouldn't
won't
do
do
this.
it. But you guys can't watch.
How is
So-
that court ordered? What court?
No,
was
no, it
like,
wasn't court ordered. He just
Oh, okay.
said it, and the parents were like, "Well, that makes sense.
That yeah.
we don't want to get in the way of your recovery,
of your healing.
He just has a sheet of paper that
Yeah.
says, "This is court ordered.
Yes.
I must sleep with your
I mean, they
daughter."
probably
Yes.
thought, yeah,
And they're
they
like,
were
"Oh,
so
oh."
stupid.
They were the dumbest parents. I don't
Oh.
understand. They had like 4 kids.
You want a
Yeah.
hand job?
Seriously.
I sure do.
It's court ordered.
And then the wife had an affair with him too.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
The whole family fucked him.
yes.
That guy.
Yes.
See, and that's what you get when you're just a smooth talker.
My
I
God.
guess. Well, and you find the dumbest family alive. Like not the kid. The kid was taken advantage of. The mom and the dad are
I
the
think
dumbest people
something
alive.
ended up happening, like where she like they went to court like when she was older, right?
I don't remember that. I
Yeah, 'cause I
know
know she wrote a book and
she
she's
wrote a
got-
book.
Okay.
I know, and then she's like still has a relationship with her mom. For some reason, not with her dad, because her and her mom went on like the book tour,
Yes.
which is insane to me too. It's like, Mom,
I would not have any relationship with my parents.
Mom, you let this
Mom.
guy do this to me, and then you fucked him.
Yeah. And then we're writing a book, and you're just gonna drag me around. All
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely have
That
that.
sounds-
that
It
Great.
is.
I
a
forgot about
wild
it until you
ride.
just brought it. I'm like,
Oh, it is
yeah.
a
yeah.
wild ride.
That exists.
Love
That's
it.
out there.
that exists.
Oh wow, Rachel. Speaking of writing a book, you could write a book about crazy stuff you've seen in a hospital
Oh,
as
God.
a nurse.
Yeah, well, what do you want to know about? Like, what
Yeah.
what topic would you like
I
to
know one
about?
of the favorite things I hear about is how often you see penises
Oh, all the time, daily.
daily.
How often are they have something wrong with them?
Not so much having anything wrong with them, just they like old men love to be naked. And then my absolute favorite
hey, go
thing
to a
is
gym.
well, then my absolute favorite thing
True.
is like they're like relatively healthy. They're there for something silly, and then all of a sudden they like forget to use like they don't know how to like go to the bathroom. So then you have to like help them go pee because they just want you to hold
Are you
it.
sure they're not?
Oh, they know exactly what they're
Okay,
doing.
yeah.
So it's either you help them, or then you have to clean them up. And it's like, okay, do I?
So they
just do
sit there
it?
and they're just like,
I
like,
don't know how.
What
to,
do I do
like-
with this thing? Can you help
Yeah.
me out?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I
Can
mean,
you help
it's
me
just- I'm
take
like,
my underwear off?
I feel like I'd just take a ruler and or like tongs, just be like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they
You
should
got it.
invent those. It's like
Yeah.
medical
Oh,
tongs.
Just yeah, okay, there you go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you
Oh
go,
yeah.
buddy.
I mean that, but yeah, they just love to be
Medical tongs.
naked.
So
And-
do you like walk into a room and they're just like,
naked.
or they just like they go to put on those gowns, but they put it on reverse. and
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is this not right?
Oh, it's my penis.
Oh, you're not supposed to see my dick and my balls. No,
That's
you're
the
that's
clip right there.
supposed to
That's
be.
the end of the clip right
oh
there.
my god, I'm just.
That's supposed to be covered up. Like
Yeah.
no. Excuse me.
Some sort. I have a friend who's a physical therapist. Not to this extent of like all that, but she was talking about in school about how she had to like work on like the teacher or work on like other students and like do like just these massages and these workouts. I'm like, that
Yeah.
sounds like you had something going on here. Like the teacher just wanted you to like massage their inner thigh.
You
Yeah.
know.
The teacher's like picking out which student they
Yeah.
want to partner up
I
with.
want
You,
you,
Yeah.
and you with the short skirt
In my
too.
private room
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rachel, can you be my partner? Why don't you come up front here?
So here's the scenario. I am a person with a broken dick, and you need to somehow work it out.
Anyways,
It needs to be massaged
Yeah.
2 times a day.
We're gonna do pelvic massages here.
I want you to be naked too.
Yes.
It
Can you
makes
use
me
your?
feel more comfortable. You have to make me, the patient, feel better.
This
Yeah.
is court ordered.
Yeah, exactly.
I need you to massage my pelvis
Oh.
with your pelvis.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, but seriously,
I have a
like,
script written for it. What?
That's the next. It's abducted in plain sight too. It's just
Yeah.
we made up this new scenario.
My script here says that you need to be naked while you massage my dick.
that sounds. Yeah.
That's what the doctor ordered. It's
Yeah.
not an apple a day. It's
Doctor
a
orders.
massage a day.
A
Court
dick
order.
massage a day.
Who doesn't need that?
Oh
Someone
my
sure started that saying back in the 50s, so we could have carried that on.
Guys
Ra-
would be going to the hospital every day. Something's wrong with my dick.
Rachel, how late?
Sorry, that also just reminds me. Back in like the early 1900s, how they used to cure hysteria in women.
Yeah.
That's how the vibrator was invented.
Yeah.
They just gave them a little orgasm. They're like, all right, you're hysteric. Boom.
Yeah.
It's gonna help you out.
We're gonna just vibrate the crap out of you.
Oh my god.
Early 1900 medicine is
I think
awesome.
I actually.
know.
What's funny
It's
is because
wild.
Danielle sells Pure Romance, and I saw something online today about when the vibrator was invented. And it was like 18 something.
Yeah, it was a long
1800s.
time ago.
It's
Yeah.
one of the.
They
But it was
realized,
to cure hysteria.
yeah, orgasms made women a lot happier.
Yeah.
So
Like a girl just came in a little bit upset. They're like, hold on. I got the fix for you.
you're like,
I
hold
know
on.
what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rachel, you see a lot of disgusting stuff as well
Mhm.
as a nurse.
Oh, yeah.
What's the most disgusting thing?
Most
That you've had to
disgusting
deal with.
thing?
Avoid death.
Yeah.
Death isn't really like disgusting.
I'm picturing like ER, like someone got shot.
Yeah.
And they're just coming in just.
Well,
Like, you ever
unfortunately, I
walk
don't
in
really
a-
see that stuff because I don't work
Yeah.
in the ER. But like people will go downstairs. Like I'll have like a patient who's like, "Oh yeah, he's going to get his toe amputated today," or like, and then they bring it back up, and it's like they don't want to close it, so it's just open.
You
and
ever
then
see like a
gotta
Mr.
change
Deeds
it.
foot?
No, we did have somebody that came in, and I only think I saw her once, but like I think like she had a firecracker or something go off, so her arm was like amputated to like below the elbow, and it was just all shredded.
Oh.
And we had to, like,
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing that you've had to
Oh.
take out of someone's body?
I've never had to take anything out.
Or
of
what's the
anybody's
weirdest thing that
body.
you have seen?
Oh, I mean, I can tell you stuff
someone
I've
come
heard.
in? Yes.
Yeah.
Like glasses, like bottles.
Okay, so glasses.
People
what?
love shoving stuff up their butt.
Okay, so it's all the butt because I feel like
People love
Yeah.
to shove stuff
there's
up their
randomly
butt.
I've heard of like guys shoving it up their urethra too.
Yeah. Yep. But usually, yeah, it's like glasses, like stuff like this, or like we've had like little baby dolls, just weird fetishes. But people love stuff going up.
Are
their
they
butts.
embarrassed
Thrown
when
it
they
up
come
there.
in?
I don't think so.
I think they just come in like, hey
Something
doc,
you gotta be
back
embarrassed.
again.
I think when it's your first time, you're embarrassed.
Yeah, and then after that, though,
Yeah,
it's like,
then they're like,
hey,
Second
what's
time.
it this time? New Bud Light seltzers came out. Had to stuff one of those up there.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
had to see how the ginger snap felt up my ass.
Oh my god.
I thought the brown bottle was more sturdy
Well,
than the
remember-
green
Do
bottle.
you
Was
remember
not.
when 2 girls, 1 cup was a thing?
Well, it's
Yeah,
still
unfortunately.
forever a thing. I think
Yeah,
It's
I
maybe
mean,
forever
it
a thing, but
scars
it
you.
like
you
launched.
remember it.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. I think I recorded everybody.
Yeah,
I had
you
a,
did
so
the
I had
reaction
a
videos?
MacBook. I had like the old MacBook,
Yeah.
and I would record everybody's
remember.
reaction, and it was
Was it your sister that had the craziest?
no.
was super
My
funny?
sister wanted to walk in on it, and she was like 12, and I'm like, oh hell no! Like I tried. No, that was on my 18th birthday. Anna made me watch it. Like made me watch
Anna.
it.
Shout out to
Yes.
Anna. Your pranks.
She made me watch it, and I'm like gagging, and I probably still have the video.
Yeah, it's so
somewhere,
disgusting.
But with that video, like shortly after, someone shoved a glass jar
Pain Olympics.
up their ass, and
Yeah.
it cracked
Yeah.
up there, and then he was pulling out shards
Shards
of
of glass from his asshole. Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
I had a buddy at Jetz who just showed me all these videos and it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Terrible.
He saw waiting and thought that was like an instructional video of
Yeah.
how to work at
Oh
a
God,
food
no.
spot.
Yeah.
Nope. It is.
I'm
not.
sure stuff like that happens all the time.
It is not.
And I've worked in restaurants. I mean, I've seen some stuff, but not like to that degree.
I've never seen like the messing with the food, but like I've
No.
definitely been goaded before.
Oh my god.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Walk into the cooler and someone's just sitting there. I'm like, all right.
Ugh.
Great. That
Happy.
has never happened to me.
Happy that it's never happened to me.
2 girls, 1 cup.
We
Do you
didn't,
think it's real?
I've heard that it's not.
I hope it's not.
I hope it's not.
But there's a ton of rumors about that, you know.
Just the poop didn't seem real to me.
It seemed like frosty.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like a frosty.
It didn't look real. Thank God. It's still disgusting,
It's very disgusting.
but it just didn't seem real. And I just can't imagine. I know that there's like people out there into that
That
shit,
likes that
but
stuff.
like I just can't imagine like the way that they were just like
Ugh.
sloshing around and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't seem.
A friend
I mean,
of
it's
mine.
been
They didn't get E.
13 years
coli.
since I've seen that, and I can still just like.
No,
You
keep
can
that,
still picture.
keep
you
that
can still
streak
just.
going.
I still just picture it coming out into the cup.
Oh my god!
A friend of mine told me that most
Go
of
check
the
out 2 girls, 1 cup.
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't.
I
do
don't even know if you'll be able to find it.
Ew, it's
It's
gotta be out there.
out
At this
there.
point, it's
But I
probably
think
just
it's
on like
still-
it's probably on like Pornhub.
No, I think it's locked down pretty hard. Like you have
Really?
to like pay to see it.
I feel like I've been like gross and like I've
Yeah.
tried.
I
searching
don't
for
think
it
anyone
just to see-
after you see it the first time. I don't think anyone is like, I gotta see this again.
No, I,
Yeah,
you
but
know
you have
what?
to
I want
find
to
it
see
to-
this
you just said
again.
you want to see
So-
this again.
No, no. I'm saying I
Yeah.
feel you. I'm like I
If you got the
not
link.
like you know what?
You see it
2
once,
girls,
it's
1
done.
cup sounds
I'm
like
good.
a way I want to end my day.
Good.
Let me
No.
wrap it up.
Yeah.
Let me find that. No, I have a friend who told me that most of the man's finale stuff in porn is fake.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
That it's like a sugar cream.
Oh my god.
yeah. I'm not surprised by that.
And then it's like, oh well, then, like that's these videos aren't that crazy.
With how much these guys come, I don't know how they could produce that much nut every time.
Yeah.
That's insane. They frosted
feel-
cake every time,
Oh.
like literally.
A whole quart? Come on.
Yeah, insane. Unless they just got these guys who just are like, I guess they're. I mean, that's their job, so maybe they just like have adapted.
Yeah.
Got to shoot out loads.
Maybe.
Oh wow.
I think you eat the right diet
I also heard.
and it powers it up.
I also heard that like they usually like that's not like their first come because like they usually bust actually sooner. Then they have to like wait and then like get fluffed up again and then they have to keep going.
Yeah.
It's all just a mystery. It's all just a.
That's why it's
It's
fake.
like a
Yeah.
porn mystery.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
Yeah. We'll never know.
Well, that's like they have one apparently that like where women will shove leeches up their vaginas,
That
and
sounds
then
like a
they like
Japanese thing.
shoot out.
My buddy
I think
showed
it
me
is a
once.
Japanese thing.
My
They like
showed me once.
doorknobs and
They
that's
like
apparently.
weird doorknobs.
They like there's like a whole thing of like a I don't even know if you call it porn, but there's a whole thing of Japanese porn of Japanese something where they just are going around just licking doorknobs, just sucking on doorknobs.
And that's how they got COVID.
Because they can't show penises over there, so they blur the penis.
They blur the penis.
They blur the penis. They can only show like boobs.
What do they blur?
The penis. So instead of showing like ladies sucking on a dick, they just show them sucking on a doorknob.
And that is where
That's
COVID
weird.
started.
It wasn't the bats.
Yeah.
It was sucking on doorknobs.
Sucking on doorknobs.
in place of penises.
Yeah.
Get your mouths off those doorknobs.
Put them on a penis.
If you don't want COVID,
Yeah, that's the
There you
rules.
go. That's. Jeez. Oh
My
wow.
Speaking
God.
of penises,
Guys. Anyways, we have a hot topic this week. Sean, go ahead and pull it up and let's get into it.
I'm
It is a
nervous.
there
medical
was
hot
such a good
topic.
segue. I said speaking of penises.
Yeah, and then I give you an opportunity to pull up the article.
It's been pulled up. I said I pulled it up ahead of time.
We have a hot topic here, and we need Rachel's medical
I
expertise
don't
for
even
it.
know.
Okay, so what would you
Okay.
do if
Okay.
baby born with double
God
penis
damn
and
it.
2 separate scrotums?
Double
I
scrotum,
need
double
to see a picture of
penis.
this first of all.
I don't.
I don't think the
Well, it's a
article has
baby,
one.
so I don't think they wanted to invade its privacy.
That's true.
Yeah.
HIPAA.
Babies have rights.
Exactly. But it was born with a double penis and 2 scrotums.
The
also
classic
born with
double-double.
2 urethras. So
All right.
meaning he can urinate out of. Now,
Is that a triple double?
what a party trick this kid's gonna have at some point?
Oh my god.
They need to go down to Tijuana right now and just start making bank.
Just right now, as of
Oh,
baby.
they also have. Whoa, they also have 2 anuses and 2 colons
Wow,
with surgery needed to create a descending colostomy.
that is wild.
So they can't poop out of both apparently.
So how did
So
you
they're just
find
double
this, first of
blasting
all?
it.
This is Eric's favorite
I
news
like
source,
to-
Lad Bible.
So shout out to
Lad
Lad Bible,
Bible?
LAD Bible.
Okay.
It really provides us with some great content week in, week out. So thank you to our sponsor, Lad Bible.
So they don't say this, but I'm assuming this is like a case of almost like a Siamese twins, but instead
Yeah.
of like the top half, it was like a bottom half split.
Yeah.
right?
I
That
think
has
it's
to be what it is.
It's
Yeah.
one of those where it's gonna be twins and then it's
They
not
ended up
twins.
not fully developing or
Yeah,
something.
you ever crack open an egg and it's like that? Like they're like just it's two yolks, but they're put
I've
together.
never seen that.
Yeah, crack open some more eggs, Sean.
Yeah.
Yes, so this says the most. No one knows exactly how to explain this, but the most accepted theory is failure of monochorial twins to separate completely.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's exactly it's
Yeah.
So,
Siamese twins.
Yeah.
like, is everything just in like a straight line, like double butthole?
So
double
they don't
penis?
have. So they don't have 4 legs, right?
Yeah.
So like that's the weird part.
That's good. I would rather
Well, I
have
feel
2
like that,
penises
that
than 4
surgery
legs.
would be very easy. It sounds like it would be an easy fix.
But what if you cut off the wrong penis and wrong scrotum?
Yeah,
and
like
wrong
what if
anus?
what if you have a good penis and a bad penis?
Yeah.
And they take the good penis.
Well, how do we know?
Well, because like the mom's gonna be in there and she's gonna want to choose the best functioning one, but the dad
Yeah.
might be like, well, what one's the biggest?
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And then you gotta make sure there might be like a line. You gotta make sure like does that ball work with that dick?
Well, that's why there's
And
doctors
anus.
and they're good at doing
Just
all
sorting
that.
it. It's like a Mr. Potato
Yeah,
Head, but just
literally.
on the bottom part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also feel like they're horizontal, not vertical.
You think they're 3 and 9, and
Yeah.
not 6 and 12?
Yeah, I feel like you got them coming out of here. Nuts, I feel like again are going out there. So you just got 4 nuts just
Yeah.
going around.
It's
And
like
then
a circle of nuts.
Yeah, and then butt. I don't know what to do with the butt. You see all this stuff.
circle
all the
of,
time.
but
Yeah,
like not.
don't
I don't
like-
see a circle of butts. I don't see 2 dicks. I don't see 2 assholes. And I would just love to see like you two like being the doctors. Like, okay, how are we gonna do? We got 2 dicks. We got 4 buttholes. How are we gonna do it?
Somehow he
Yeah.
ends up with 2 dicks, no balls, and a butt.
Or no
Mom's-
butthole.
No butt.
1 ball.
Well, he doesn't need that.
For a second, as a dad, like especially if you're not a smart one, when your wife pushes out the baby and they're like, "Ooh, he's got 2 dicks." For a second, you're probably gonna be like, "Yes,
Are you?
my son's got
Yes.
double dicks," and then you're like, "Oh, wait, no, that's probably a bad thing.
Are
you
you?
should just have 1 good dick."
I don't feel like people cheer for 2 dicks.
I think for a second, a dumb guy would be like, "Fuck yeah, double dicks."
You're
I
thinking,
did good. I got 2. He got
Yeah.
2
Yeah,
dicks.
you're
My dick's
thinking,
such a
you're
man.
thinking like a parody of like a guy on like
Like an Adam Sandler movie.
yeah. Yes. Wait. No.
Double
Yeah, okay.
dicks.
I get
Yeah.
you. I get you.
That's what I think. Yeah.
I mean,
He's got 4 balls? Shit, that's a real man right there.
Yeah, I understand, needing to do the surgery here, but I mean, for one, if there was still a circus around like that did like the, like the freak show,
Yeah.
this kid would be star of the show.
The porn circus.
Exactly. Also, number
He'd
2.
be on Call You Daddy.
Call her dad.
Call her dad.
Call
Call
you
you
daddy.
dad.
Call you daddy. Meow.
But I just like I'm just curious like how well everything just floats and like does it actually work?
I hope
That's why surgeons are. That's why they get paid what they get paid because they
True.
know how to work all that.
Yeah, you
I don't
figure it
even-
out. You
Also-
get the tubes connected up
Yeah.
right. I
Now
only
that I'm
need one
thinking-
butthole.
Now that I'm thinking about it too,
Just
like
one
so
butthole.
whether if they are vertical, let's say they can't both be in like a normal spot, right? So you have one that would be like depending on what dick
sure
they
it's gonna
cut
be
off.
like off to the side.
Yeah, or one a little bit higher, one a little bit lower
Yeah.
than normal. Same with your balls.
Yeah.
And what do you do with that ass? The 2 assholes.
Hey, what do you do with them ass though?
Yeah.
So you hear
Yeah.
about sometimes you've heard about girls sometimes have 2 vaginas, right? Have you heard this?
I've heard like one, like probably another lad Bible thing that you said.
It's out there. Like a girl has double vagina. Would she be the perfect match for double dick?
Well, it
has to be,
depends.
right?
If she's a vertical double vagina and
Yeah.
he's a horizontal double dick, they can only scissor.
Rachel, you want to chime in here?
I'm
Like, you aren't the
I'm blown
medical
away by
expert.
this. I am not a medical expert in 2 vaginas and 2 dicks. This is not like. I don't know.
Also, do you think he passes out if he got a boner on both? 'Cause it's like
That's a lot
all
of
that
blood.
other
So much blood
flow.
flow.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of blood going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might.
That's a lot of dick
I'm sure
to
this is
load
gonna
up.
be fixed well before he experiences his first boner.
Probably. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I assume they fix it
Yeah,
right away.
they'll get
I'm
this
sure.
straightened out. They'll figure it out for him.
That also, have you seen Scary Movie 4?
No, I would never.
Never? No, 3. Scary, I think it was 3.
I wouldn't do that one either.
Why?
You see
Anyways.
the first one, and then you're like, that's enough.
They're all different-ish. Anyways, the kid in that talks about what's her name? The main chick in it. She was married to Chris.
You're thinking of Courtney Cox.
Nope. God, I can't think of her name. Either way, she talks about she's telling like her nephew that she accidentally gave him the wrong.
Anna Faris.
Anna Faris accidentally gave him the wrong circumcision. He goes, "Is that why I pee upside down?" That's what I'm picturing. This kid is gonna like
Oh.
at some point be like, "Why is my dick like off to like the side or something?"
Something's off.
Yeah. Why is my dick over
Yeah.
here and then my balls are over here, and then I have like
I'm sure
this-
plastic surgery can do something. I'm sure.
Yeah.
It still has. I feel like it's still gonna come out weird.
But nowadays, with so
They'll
many
fix
people
it.
changing sexes, I mean, they can. There's
True.
got to be
Yeah.
stuff that can be
True.
done.
Gender
I mean,
Find a way.
science.
literally, they can make a guy have
It's
a
fine.
vagina.
Right. Fair point.
They'll figure it
right?
out.
They'll figure it out.
They'll get this all straightened out.
So, who is the sister in the Mike Myers movies? What's the sister?
And the Mike Myers, like,
yeah, Michael Myers.
The Halloween
The
movies,
Halloween movies.
played by the one lady.
I can't think of her name.
oh, Freaky Friday,
Ooh, wow, what a good podcast this is.
Activia.
Yeah.
I know. I can't think of her name. But anyway, she was born with both a penis and a vagina.
What?
And she got to choose.
Freaky
What?
Friday indeed.
Why can't I think of who that is?
But yeah, she got to choose her. Well, her
Jamie
parents,
Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Jamie Lee
Yes, she was
Curtis.
born
She was
with
born
both.
with a dick and
Yes.
vagina?
Okay.
Hmm.
Every time I see anything with her, I go, she had both at one point.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Very
I feel like you just gotta
interesting.
lean
You'll
into
never
that.
look at her the same way.
If someone tells you to go
No.
fuck yourself, be like, I could.
I could.
I had
have.
the choice, but
I could have done it if I wanted to.
I've got 2 buttholes.
That's not.
Anyways, Rachel, one of the things I actually did want to ask you about being a nurse is when people hear that you are a nurse, do they ever say, "Hey, can you take a look at
all
this?"
the time.
Really?
All the time.
I wanted to know if that was a true thing that actually
Mhm.
happened or if that was just like a rumor.
No, they do.
Yeah.
Is this another just chance
Which
for them
is
to show you their
fine,
dick?
but I'm also no.
Can you take a look at this?
And Rachel, I
What-
gotta
what-
show you
is
something.
there- what do you think's wrong with it? Does it look fine?
I got a bump on my penis.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can you take a look?
But yeah,
It's
no, people have
underneath.
definitely reached out.
It only shows up if I have a boner. All right, thanks, bud. Let me take a gander. Whip
just
those
pra-
pants off.
Even though I'm sure you don't take the bus, I'm just picturing on the bus and you're just like wearing scrubs. Someone's like, "Oh, you're a nurse? Can you take a look at this?"
Yeah, look, does my nipple look weird?
Yeah.
No, sir. It looks fine.
It's a
Yeah.
nipple.
No, people have called or like texted like, "What you know
Really?
what this is?" I'm like, "You just go to your doctor because
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't diagnose.
When
I
you're
do-
there, I will take care of you.
Yeah.
I would understand a close friend.
Oh yeah.
Or
I mean,
something. Be
yeah.
like, "Hey,
especially
Rach-
my sister's like a hypochondriac.
Yeah.
She always is asking me
Yeah,
stuff.
your sister
but
can ask you for sure. She's
You're
got
her
the-
own WebMD.
Yeah.
Literally, I tell her to stop looking stuff up. And it's
Yeah.
I think
WebMD
WebMD,
will
no matter what,
steer you
you
down
can
a path.
eventually lead down a road
Like
of
you
like you're
have
gonna die.
cancer, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
worst case scenario. I have a cough. Oh, okay,
Oof.
I have
I
cancer.
might
In most
die?
cases, all it is a subtle cough and you're fine. But in some extreme cases,
You
you
have
might
Ebola.
die.
And
Yeah.
you might die
This could be smallpox.
Yeah.
Well, how do I know it's not the extreme case?
because it probably
How do I know?
isn't.
How do I know? Did I get vaccinated for this? I don't know.
Who knows?
Maybe not. But no, that's funny. I think that's
No, yeah,
hilarious
people
to,
do it all the time.
to like just randomly meet you and be like, "Oh, you're a nurse?
I have
I've got a
question
weird
for ya.
spot on my
Look at
thigh.
this. Is this
Can
normal?
you mind? You mind? I've got a thing on my butt. Can you just take a
Again,
It's always
this-
on a private part. It's
Yeah, it's
always
just people
never
just
like
wanting to
anywhere.
show
you
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
see? Does it look weird? Does it smell funny to you?
Oh.
No, sir. It looks
Smell funny?
fine. Sometimes they smell, Sean. You got to get in the medical business. Rachel knows.
Stuff smells, yeah.
But do people like have spots on them? They're like, "Hey, does this smell weird?"
I mean, not. I
If
think people
it's
just have like
you
a
know,
body
maybe if it's
odor.
pussing.
Yeah, they have a body odor.
And that's probably like as far as being a nurse, it's like my worst thing ever because I'm like, sense of smell, like
God.
just I can't. And you don't want to like embarrass a patient and like be gagging in front of them, but
Yeah.
like you're human, and I'm like,
And they're
But
just
there's
also-
so many times I'm like,
If they like poop their pants, I feel like they
oh,
know
all
it
the time,
smells.
oh, all the time.
Yeah.
So now I'm like thankful that I wear a mask.
Yeah, because they can kind of cover it.
I'll
Yeah.
put like you have to put like Vaseline right here or something. Or
Yeah.
like you wear like double mask, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, thank God.
and underneath your mask, you can make it whatever face you want.
That's like the absolute worst. So you get to work and you're like, you answer a call and he goes, I shit myself.
Like,
They
yeah.
don't
And
normally
it's
say
like
I shit myself. But it's like I had an accident. I'm like
A poopy accident.
7 a.m.
and you're
I
just
can't
like, I
wait.
just punched
I haven't
in.
even drank coffee. I don't have time.
Like,
Just
all right.
wait. Once you have kids too, you're gonna be going from like poopy diapers over
More
here
poopy
to just
diapers.
more poopy diapers over
But
there.
like a little kid
Gross.
can't help it. I'm like, you are
Yeah.
like I had a patient who was in their 20s and she's like, I had an accident in the bed. I go, you
You're an
have
adult.
no excuse.
Well, what's her excuse?
What? She just like
She
fell
shit the bed.
asleep and just shit the bed. I'm like, okay.
Like, all right.
Like, was she wasn't like drunk or high
No,
or
she
something.
was like literally 23 there for COVID.
Sean, you know how it is. You get fucked up in the hospital and you just lose control of your bowels.
I was wondering if like maybe she came in like on drugs or something.
Which we see all the time.
Yeah, and just like like, oh man, I pooped myself.
I was so drunk. Yeah.
I feel like someone's on drugs and they poop themselves. They'd be like, you clean that up.
Yeah. You know what? Once you are not so high, clean
Yeah.
yourself up.
Figure it out.
Yeah, recently we had like 3 or 4 people get caught on our floor doing drugs.
Really?
Wait, like
Heroin.
patients?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you meant like other like staff.
So did I for a
No,
second.
no.
I was like,
no.
whoa!
How do they bring heroin
Party
in?
floor?
I mean, they don't really don't. I mean, they don't really.
Yeah,
to
True.
be
You
can
honest, they
sneak it
don't
in.
unless you.
True.
Especially if you have a visitor.
What do you think this is? Oregon?
You got your.
And that's the thing nowadays is it's usually
yeah.
visitors bringing stuff in for patients.
I got hassled that it's Oregon and not Oregon.
Do you say Oregon or Oregon?
Oregon.
It's supposed to be Oregon.
Oregon.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got yelled at. about that
That's
today.
another thing you gotta look up.
Oregon
and see if
Trail sounds better than Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
Oregon Trail. Come on, fuck off. All
What?
right,
Like just say Oregon.
I'm sure there's so
now
many
that
things.
it's one of these things. Now that I'm saying it more, it sounds worse.
Well,
Oregon.
I'm sure there's so many things that we say wrong.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Sayings or words or like you said that one thing.
Yeah.
I can't remember
Okay.
what it was now.
And you'll never remember. Rachel, thank you so much for being on the podcast this week. We ask all our guests.
You got
if
another
they're-
think coming.
Yeah, you got another think.
Yeah,
Coming,
another
not
think
thing.
coming.
Rachel, you got another think coming.
All right. Fine.
What we ask all our guests if there's anything you would like to promote or recommend.
Well, I know Danielle
ahead.
already did this, but I do the same gym as Danielle.
I thought this was gonna be a pure romance part. I'm like, you guys are
No,
stepping
no,
each
no,
other's
no,
toes
no,
right
no,
now.
no. She needs to be on the call her daddy.
Call her daddy.
Call her daddy.
For that. But no, Burn Boot Camp. I know she goes to the Canton one. I go to the Northville one. Thanks to her.
That's kind of funny
And I
that
love
you
it.
don't go to the same one. as
No.
her.
There's
Northville's
one in
just like right
Northville.
down the street.
Yeah.
Is that Back and 6 Mile?
Oh, okay.
So
So Burn Booty.
love it.
Burn Booty Camp.
Burn Booty Camp.
Northville.
And I'm sure it's going to be shut down. Who
and
knows what they're
Canton.
going to do. I'm going to be bummed if they
I
close it
heard-
down again.
I heard that there was private classes. There's still a thing.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who
I have
knows?
That's a
no
I
idea.
gym.
don't know.
That's a gym, but it's
I
also
don't
group
know.
classes, so it's like
I know.
I'm not gonna pretend like I know.
Because
I have no
outside,
clue.
I mean, we can't do outside much longer. We're doing outside for a while, but now it's just
Yeah.
getting too cold.
Yeah, I like that it was like, oh, well, you can eat outside, and so then restaurants just put up like the tents.
I know. So you eat
And it's
outside.
like, what's that?
So
inside.
That's the same.
on that.
We're just being inconvenient here.
Northville is putting in these like heated huts all downtown.
Well, I know that because I have to drive through downtown all the time, so
It's closed.
everything's in the street.
So they're
How
keeping
is
it
that?
closed until March, but they're
Okay.
putting these heated huts, and then during the weekend they're gonna put like vendor stands out as well. But in general, you can go to a restaurant, order, and then sit at the heated huts.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool, though.
Sounds
Interesting.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
cool.
that doesn't sound too bad. But how different is that from
Eating inside.
In-
That's,
inside.
yeah,
It's
it's the
not.
exact same.
What are we doing?
You're colder.
Yeah, you are cold.
That's it.
What are we doing? We're just giving the big tent is capitalizing on this.
Yeah,
Come on,
big tent.
we're
Get
losing
involved.
to big tent.
Hey.
Ugh, fuck. All right, Rachel.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being on the
Yeah,
podcast this
thanks
week.
for having me.
It was a blast to have you on. Guys, you can find us on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. You can subscribe on Instagram. We're at A Pizza My Life Pod. Guys, you can email us at apmlpod@gmail.com if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. If there's something you'd like us to do or talk about, let us know and email it in or shoot us a message. Guys, we appreciate you listening. We appreciate you watching. Thank you. And
Tell people not an episode next week.
next week we will not have an episode because Thanksgiving. So enjoy the time with one other household.
Just one.
With one family member.
With
family
one family member.
Up to
Enjoy.
10, but only one other household. So pick a family that has enough to fill that 10.
Yes.
Enjoy your Zoom Thanksgiving.
Oh, my God.
That'd be so
And guys, we'll see you in December.
Brendan Fraser.